the opinion of God about your current state until you are sent. You can even think you are doing well until you are sent. God will say, mene, mene. You can say, I will do like this. When you are sent, God will tell you, do you know how much mercy I've shown you? Do you know how much mercy I've shown you that you are insisting that you will do this? When you have proved your point now, and then what? You will give 1,001 reasons why what you want to do is correct. Huh? But men that make progress from that layer, they make sure that God wins them. Are you getting the point? Do you know why many people are where they are now? Anytime they fight with God, they always win God. Huh? When Jacob and the angel of the Lord representing God fought, who won? You know, I used to think it was Jacob that won. Now, you need to know what it means for you to win. Are you getting the point? When you and God contend, what does it mean to win? Is it that you left there the way you came, or is it that God disfigured you? He mutated your test. Your test board in the spirit was recalibrated as a result of the things you drank. Oh my God. There are things you can drink. Man, Jesus said, I will not drink of this wine again until I come into the kingdom. He lost taste of many things because of the new wine that entered him in the night. You will wake up in the morning. You will go and clear your wardrobe. Oh, secret place. You will suddenly realize that you are a man of God. You are not a nigger. You are what? A man of God. You are not a nigger. That this clothes can no more serve now. But it used to be okay until you journeyed. And from there, God said, drop these clothes. Huh? From there, God said, bring this money. And from there, God said, come to Beterama. 1 week passed. God did not say anything. He said, God, why did you bring me to Sabo? He did not even say anything. If at all he said something, you even have hope. But he didn't say anything. 1 year passed. He has not said anything. You told him, God, if you don't speak by June, I will leave. By June, God will now do mighty things in your life. Somebody will send you 100,000. You will raise the cripple, do many things. Are you getting the point? For God to prove to you that he is still around your life. Oh. God is wiser. He is stronger than man. God is what? Stronger than man. The reason why God put you on that straight path, put you on that rigorous regime, is so that he will create sufficient history with you because of the witness you are supposed to bear to your generation. If you fail to submit yourself to the process of history, you will find out that the day of witness will come, but you are incapacitated. This kind. A day will come, you will thank God that you stayed. You even wish that you stayed more. When Judas was lost and another man was called to replace him, do you know the number one criterion? They said, let's find amongst us them that have been with us from when? The beginning. There is such a thing as men that have been with us from the beginning. So when God wants to search, he will search from the beginning. It's when he doesn't find men from the beginning, he will begin to look for in another session. Jesus doesn't have time to waste. If he held your hand, it's because he wants to communicate life. If he smiled at you, it's because he wants to communicate life. If he hugged you, it's because he wants to communicate life. If he spoke to you, it's because he wants to communicate life. Even when he rebuked you, it's because there is life to be communicated. And it is only rebuke that can do it. Are you getting the point? Jesus cannot wake up today in the morning and begin to do something that within its life is not encoded. Are you not seeing where we are going? So it takes a man that has history with God to trap life within his activities. Are you not seeing what I'm saying now? So one of the impact, the number one impact of spiritual history is what? Life. So all the things that Jesus was doing is nothing on his own. He's just doing it so that life can be precipitated. Are you getting the point? Oh? There is a point you came when Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. That's one of the signs there. He came there and said, I am the resurrection and life. Even if you are dead, I will raise you up. Are you getting the point? I am the resurrection and life. Any man that believes in me shall not die. The question is, did Peter die or not? So what death is he talking about? And what life is he talking about? Are you getting the point? It means that this journey is beyond the natural. Jesus is introducing to them the original divine context of life. So the reason why Jesus suffered what he suffered is so that he will retain the history sufficient to release life from him. Are you now seeing it? There are people that God told to do something they refused. After they encountered terrible things in their life, they became the witness of the same kind of things. Huh? When they speak about it, you will feel it. You will feel that what they are saying is beyond their words. So the reason what happened to them happened is not because it's something on its own. It is because God wants to release life within that activity. Sometimes God allows you to suffer something. Suffer lack. Not because lack is good. Because lack has the capacity to release life. Are you getting the point? Sometimes we allow you not to marry for some time. Not because he doesn't want you to marry, but because that is what it will take to release the life that will power your destiny. Sometimes he will delay your admission. It's not as if he is the one. He allows Satan to be doing the work. But in what Satan is doing, you are being, the soul is being cracked and life is being released. Jesus said, I have the capacity to draw all men to myself. But that is predicated on an activity. That is predicated. Are you getting the point? He said, if I be lifted up, then I can draw all men. It will mean that if Jesus was not lifted up, then he lacks the capacity to draw all men. What does it mean for Jesus to be lifted up? It was in the same place that he told us the way he will be lifted up. He said, even as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so will the Son of Man be what? Lifted up. It means that he's speaking about his cross. It will take his cross for men to be drawn. Why? Jesus wants to draw even the imam of the National Mosque in Abuja. He wants to draw the imam there. And because he wants to retain a witness that have the capacity to reach any soul. There is no soul that is beyond the reach of Jesus. And for him to retain that kind of witness, the Bible said, he said, I need to be lifted up. If I stay where I am, I can draw Peter. I can draw John. I can draw James. I can draw Nathaniel. But I need to draw men like Buddha. I need to draw men like Muhammad. I need to draw men like Nelson Mandela. Because when God wants to walk history in you, don't look at what others are doing. What you are interested in is what God is doing. Let me tell you. People can do you wrong, and God will not stop it. You better know it now. People can do you heavy wrong. They can slander you, backbite you. They can even want to kill you. They can take what belongs to you. They can do all kinds of things to you. And God will not do anything. God will not answer back. Do you know why? Because there is a history he wants to create. That is more important to him than delivering you. So many times when you cry out for deliverance, nothing will happen. He will just supply you grace to pass through that season. I speak from experience. So what you do when people are dating your environment, they are dating, what you take it upon yourself to clean for yourself and clean for the person that dates it. Now, the reason why you are doing, the person has his own price to pay. he is going to pay for living that kind of dangerous life. But I cannot tie my season down. I cannot tie my witness down. I cannot tie my process down. I cannot tie my progress down because of you. I will have to do my own and do your own, not because I want to do it, but because that's what it will take for me to make progress. Are you hearing it? It's after me live.
Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as we bring to you more life transforming messages through the instrumentality of God's servant, Apostle Edu Udechukwu. See you in the next video.